The following presentation is an informational resource for your safety. It offers valuable details and proactive guidelines for your responding to critical and unpredictable incidents which may occur on our campus. Hello, my name is Craig Harris, Chief of Police of Virginia Western's Campus Police Department. What do we mean by critical incident? A critical incident can range from a fire alarm activation to a shooting on campus. Virginia Western has several warning systems in place for getting important information to you should an incident occur. The first is an external audible siren. When you hear the siren, seek shelter and follow the suggested procedures which we will share with you later in this video. Our second notification tool is our campus-wide telephone system. We also have a text messaging system where you will receive text messages or pages on your personal cell phone and or email alerts should an incident warrant it. We strongly suggest you sign up for this valuable alert system. Virginia Western has installed flat-screen televisions throughout campus. The VWCC system will broadcast emergency information should an incident warrant it. For incidents involving fire alarm activation and evacuations, we ask you to follow these universal procedures. Familiarize yourselves with the classroom and building emergency exit plans that are posted in your classrooms. Study the exit routes. If a planned exit is blocked due to fire, know which exit you should use as an alternative. Exit the building quickly and quietly following the directions of your instructor, a college staff member, or building coordinator. Once you have exited the building, you will be expected to meet in a designated assembly area. This location will be noted on the evacuation plan found in your classroom. In this designated area, you will be accounted for and advised of further instruction. Please do not leave the classroom group and go to your car or wander off to another location on campus. It is critical that everybody be accounted for so emergency first responders are not placed in further danger because they now must look for you. Each building on campus has a building emergency coordinator as well as emergency floor captains. These personnel are tasked with coordinating the evacuation of every building. Due to scheduling and various geographic issues, these individuals may not always be on site for such an event. This is why it is critical for you as a student and staff to take a proactive role in keeping yourself safe. The building and floor coordinators and captains are identified by their bright orange vests, handheld exit signs, or by their voice being broadcast over a handheld megaphone. Severe weather in the Roanoke Valley, although rare, is possible. We must prepare for such events and be ready to respond in a moment's notice. Tornadoes, high wind, flooding, ice, and significant snow are but a few of the potential weather-related issues we should prepare for. In the event of imminent significant weather, you may be notified by one of the following: text alert, email alert, or campus-wide telephone page. In the event of severe weather, please respond accordingly to the messages you receive through the alert mechanisms. Should a tornado present itself in the immediate area, seek cover in interior hallways and bathrooms on the ground floor of the building you occupy. Do not run to your car or exit a building unless there is an immediate danger of the building collapsing, or in your judgment the area is critically unsafe. Once you have arrived in your area of shelter, remain there until you are advised by first responders that it is safe to exit. What is a lockdown of the campus? A lockdown will occur anytime there is a belief on the part of faculty, staff, or campus police that an imminent threat is present. When a lockdown is declared, students and staff will be notified through the following methods: classroom and office telephone paging, text alert messages, email messages, VW alert announcements, and or verbal commands by staff, students, or campus police. A tool for the safety of the campus community is the external siren pull stations. These blue and color pull stations have been installed around the campus and can be utilized to activate the cascade of lockdown notifications across the campus. These pull stations offer our students, staff, and faculty the opportunity to begin the emergency lockdown process instantaneously, thereby saving valuable time during an unfolding incident. Remember, activating any alarm on campus as a joke or disruption is a crime. When a lockdown has been declared, everyone should remain calm. Immediately secure yourselves in the nearest classroom or office and lock the door. All classrooms have locking mechanisms built into the doorknobs. Become familiar with how each door operates, as you may be the person in charge of locking the door for your classmates. Once the door is secured, turn off the lights, close all blinds except one, move to an area away from the door at an angle that will keep you out of the direct path of the door. You must remain calm and quiet. Limit your cell phone usage. If a cell phone must be used, turn the ringer to silent or vibrate. Once the door is closed and locked, it is to remain that way until you have been advised that it is clear to exit and the lockdown has been lifted. Remember, the entire reason you are in lockdown is because there may be a credible threat from somebody looking to cause you great harm. Stay quiet and in place. Know and remember that if a fire alarm is activated after a broadcasted lockdown, you must remain in your area regardless of the fire alarm. Keep in mind that the police may not know who the bad guys are, so they must assume that everybody is a threat. If you are confronted by police, keep your hands visible.
Show me your hands. Put your hands up.
If they order you to stay or get down, do it. If they order you to stay quiet, do it. If they clear and secure your room and tell you to stay in place and not leave, you will need to stay. They will be back for you.
All clear. All clear.
Remember, only through telephone paging or through personal contact by campus officials will the lockdown be lifted. If somebody other than a police officer or building coordinator advises you to unlock the door and you cannot confirm their identity, do not open the door. Rooms will most often be released one at a time so people can be accounted for and any needed aid rendered. Follow the directions of instructors, staff, or messages sent via the classroom telephones. Our campus may move into a lockdown mode for safety reasons based on very little credible data, so please prepare yourself for a potentially long lockdown. These critical incidents tend to move at their own pace, so we will not rush safety. Don't become impatient and assume that because you haven't heard any news that the incident must be over and the police just forgot to tell you. Police will personally walk through every building and into every classroom and closet to make sure the all clear is given. What can you do to help us? Offering information is most important. We look to our students to be open and honest with information regardless of how trivial or silly it may seem. For example, if you see an area of mulch smoldering because somebody inadvertently threw a cigarette down, call the campus police or let a faculty or staff member know. If you hear a rumor about a potential danger towards the campus or our students, notify the staff or campus police. We will address the concern before it grows out of control. In just about all of the major violent school incidents that have happened across the United States in recent history, somebody knew something prior to the incident. There was usually a family member or classmate who in hindsight was able to recall warning signs or behaviors that had sent up red flags. But these same people failed to report the issue to authorities. If you observe or hear somebody acting odd or out of the ordinary, call campus police. Talk to us. Let us know what you see. Having been in law enforcement for many years, I can tell you without reservation that a considerable amount of crime has been prevented and solved through involved and invested people like you. Well-meaning, observant, and moral people such as yourselves establish the foundation for a safe and productive college campus. Thank you for your time, and please contact the Virginia Western Campus Police for any assistance we can offer.